This video is going to show you the answers to the Got It for lesson 6.2, estimating solutions of linear systems of equations by inspection. Okay, remember our objective is determining the number of solutions a system of linear equations has. And it either can have one solution, no solution, or infinitely many solutions. Okay, one solution means that when you look at the equation, the slopes are different. No solution, the slopes are the same, but the y-intercepts are different. And then infinitely many, it's the same equation. They have the same slope and the same y-intercept. Okay, make sure you add that here, that the slopes are the same. Add this in your notes, and the y-intercepts are the same, right? Because it's the same line. There's infinitely many solutions because it is the same, it's the same line. Okay. So remember, before you watch this video, you should be trying these Got It's on your own. It says determine how many solutions each system of linear equations has by inspecting them. Explain your answer using information about what you know about the slopes and the y-intercepts. Make sure all equations are in slope-intercept form before you answer so that you can clearly see what the slopes and y-intercepts are. Remember, we did a lesson on converting or rewriting equations in slope-intercept form because you can't really tell what the slope and the y-intercepts are before you do that. So let's look at our first system of linear equations. We have y equals 9x plus 7 and negative 9x plus y equals 6. Okay, well, the second equation is not in slope-intercept form. So let's rewrite it. Negative 9x plus y equals 6. We have to keep y on the left side. We have to bring over this 9x. So we're going to add 9x to both sides. They cancel out on the left side, and you're just left with y equals. Okay, on this side, you want to put in slope-intercept form, the x term should go first. That's your slope. 9x, it's positive 9x, and then it's a positive 6. Okay, so here's the second equation. This equation rewritten in slope-intercept form. Now you could see that the slopes of the two equations, here's your first equation and here's your second equation rewritten, that the slopes are actually the same. Both slopes, the slope of this equation is 9 because it's the number with the x, and the slope of this equation is 9 also. So they have the same slope. And then let me look at the y-intercepts. This equation has the y-intercept is 7 and this one has 6. So there's different y-intercepts. All right, so let's look back at our notes and see which number of solutions has the same slope and different y-intercepts. Okay, here no solution, right? Because if the slopes are the same, then the lines are always going to be going in the same direction. Right, the lines are always going to be going in the same direction. So they have to be parallel lines, which means that there's no solution. When the slopes are the same, but the y-intercepts are different, there's no solution. So how many solutions does this system of equations have? It has no solutions. The lines are going to be parallel when you graph them. Okay, let's look at our next one, letter B. Y equals 4x plus 12, and then 4y equals 16x plus 24. Oh man, well this equation right here, the second equation, is not in slope-intercept form. So let's rewrite it. Y equals 16x plus 24. Okay, to get y by itself, you divide each term by 4. And you're left with y equals, these cancel out, 16 divided by 4 is 4, so it's 4x plus 24 divided by 4 is 6. All right, now let's look at our two equations. We just rewrote the second equation in slope-intercept form, and we got y equals 4x plus 6 And then our first equation is y equals 4x plus 12. So again, the slopes are the same.